I can't remember when I watched a documentary that was this fast-paced and just kept me on my freaking toes. Chase Lock here with the Blue Futon reviewing Lover, Stalker, Killer. What's about? Pretty simple premise. There's a guy who, was married, had a good family, 2 kids, but, just, it didn't happen. And they're like, let's get a divorce, but let's still stay friends. Cool. So then I think he moves to Omaha, Nebraska, where I was actually born in Bellevue, Nebraska. Anyway, diversion. So he goes to, plentyoffish.com, and he meets a girl. And it's like, okay, we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. But we're going to make this, nothing official. And she's like, we're cool with that. So he meets another girl, and something awkward happens where she's in his apartment and the other girl, catches them. But, the one girl that kind of gets caught, she's like, all right, let's just go back to my place. It's all good. We're in the 30s. We're in the upper 30s. And you know what? That's his fucking life. Let's not be petty about this shit. But it's weird. The girl that says she wasn't really petty and invited him to her house goes missing, but also is stalking him. Or is that what we think? What is freaking happening? And maybe I'm just naive, but I did not see the goddamn twist and turn in this one whatsoever, and I freaking love this movie. This is edited so well. The score is fantastic. The interviews are engaging. There is not a lot wrong with this story. Yes, you could say that once it's done, you're like, you slap yourself in your face because you're like, how did I not see this coming? But when I was texting a girl about it, she says, oh, is this the basically like Pretty Little Liars? And of course, I've never seen Pretty Little Liars, but if you've seen Pretty Little Liars, I just spoiled it for you, and I'll give myself a couple more slaps in the face. But apparently this happens in a TV show. But my God, the characters, the interviewees, how they shot it, what they wanted to tell you, it is so freaking riveting. And it makes you wonder who is out there and who are these crazy motherfuckers. Because, oh my God, now I'm like second guessing myself. Like, are you a crazy motherfucker? Are you a crazy motherfucker? And yes, I've been on plenty of online dates where I've met some crazy motherfuckers. Like, there's this one girl in California where we were dating for about 2 months. And then something was wrong with her mom in Minnesota. And she refused to go to Minnesota because she's like, I love you so much, but my mom is dying. I just refuse to leave you. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Time the fuck out. I refuse to be the person that lets you not see your dying mother. No, wrong. Another one in California. Redhead. Maybe redhead's just, crazy when it comes to the sex. But anyway, first date she goes, I give the best blowjobs in the West. And I go, is that west of the Rockies? West Coast? Is that west of the hemisphere? I don't know. Maybe I just don't find that impressive where a girl goes like, I've been told I give the best blowjobs. It's like, oh, okay. Is that the thing you say on the first date? But anyway. And then another one where I went back to her place and it was like a bomb went off. A fucking bomb went off. And I'm like, oh. And then out of all the things on the floor, she picks up a McDonald's bag. But was the craziest thing is on her coffee table was the biggest Costco-sized thing of ketchup. Number one, ketchup belongs in the fridge. Number two, why do you need that much ketchup for one person? That was okay, that didn't really bother me as much as just the disgustingness of the house. Little did I know she used to be a past stripper, AA, a lot of shenanigans. So I was just like, yeah, I understand that you have past issues, but I'm just not there. And I just don't want to be part of that world, which is fine. I mean, I know a lot of people have a lot of problems, but ketchup, that's a lot of fucking ketchup. But what does that have to do with this? It just proves that another stalker in Las Vegas, a girl, somehow found my hair. I don't know if she went to the barber after I was done cutting my hair, and she literally was like, oh, here's a plastic bag of your hair. And I'm like, fuck, there's voodoo now. When I say I'm like the island of misfits for some girls, I just want someone normal. My mom says I need to go to church or find a girl, but I mean, sure, that might be good, but then I'm like, do I want to be lonely in front of God, in front of Jesus? And Jesus is like, why are you here, son? And I'm like, I'm here to find a lady. And Jesus is going to be like, this is the house of God, not wedding crashers. And I'm like, oh God, I failed Jesus. So I just don't know if that is the right thing to do either. So overall, love, Stalker, Killer. Okay, maybe I didn't talk about this movie a lot because I just talked about my personal experience of what I'm going through in life. And maybe you're my therapy. Thanks for the free therapy. But seriously, if you want to just a straightforward, fascinating, fastly edited, fastly paced, just overall bombastically well-made documentary, this one is for you. Issues, I guess you could say the closure at the end is a little bit bummer because something does occur and you're like, I wish one family would have closure, but you just don't get it. So Lover, Stalker, Killer will receive a 4.5 out of 5 Futons, which equals at 90%. So see the critics and user scores gave this one. Critics 100% with 6 of them. Audience score 73% with fewer than 50. No critic consensus. So what are your craziest fucking stories? Also, another weird one happening at Barnes & Noble's when I was studying for a pharmacy tech. And a gay guy comes up to me, smacks my ass, and says, "You have a good ass." And I literally put the book down, and I like scooted away out of the Barnes & Noble's. And I was like, that's odd. But now people are like, "Oh, well, you were sexually assaulted." And I'm just like, a smack in the butt? Whatever. Maybe, I mean, but another one that happened, another gay guy, and when I was in Portugal, said some shit. And I was just like, yeah, that's harassment. Where he was telling people my nickname was Licorice, and he wanted me to do some gay stuff with him. And yeah, that I think that's more disgusting than a random dude smacking me on the ass. But like I said, there's a lot of weirdos out there. Be safe. 177.90. Chase Luck here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Whatever things Booftopia. You Booftonians, thank you for watching. Have a great day. I don't care if you watch this take tomorrow, week, from a month, for a year, for hours, a freaking one of you. Yeah, don't call people licorice and say you want them to do stuff to you. It's kind of fucked up.